Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire.
Support the equality between men and women.
Oh, please. I mean, I do get that at this point in history, this was actually a big part of the women's rights movement. You know, their right to vote and all that. Right, how many people do I have? Very few, very, very few. Either way, let's find my father's testament. I haven't read the letter, but I imagine it's gotta be somewhere around here. Hold on. Not so tough now, are you? The rich and powerful are not immune to disease. Okay.
I cannot enter.
Yeah, it's under quarantine. Build a great wall, as if that's a way to solve disease. Well, I guess contain it, but believe it or not, the actual priest has more reason when it comes to his plan than that rich prick. Yes, burn the city. It would actually work. It would kill a lot of people, though. Explosion when they die. It's not pleasant. Okay. Blood. Maybe here? Wait. Quarantine. Rats. There we go. Well, I guess I should check those documents then. So, tall grass, green grass and tall trees on sunny Sundays. Whoa. Whoa. That does it. Yeah, there's anything useful around here. Well, except what they dropped. It is in the park, but where exactly in the park, I have no idea. Not so quick. Okay. So, tall trees, green grass. Whoa. Whoa! What the f— Relative immortality. But it's all relative, huh? And there is a price. There always is one, isn't there? Maybe I do. Maybe I'll find what I need by that corpse. Damn, these guys are so pathetic.
Back in the grave.
Like, compared to the skulls, they're easy. But I was down there. What the? Damn, those things can kill me quick. It's the poison. Hold on. There is nothing there. No. What does this letter say? Green grass and tall.
Why are vampire hunters sniffing after me? I need to find out what they are.
Shit, that leech is lost.
They are engaged in a great hunt. That will get a lot of them killed. Wait, this is the wrong place. I'm already out of bounds. I need to find a fucking testament. It is in the park, sure, I get that. But where? Green grass, so I need grass. Inside the actual park. Green grass, tall trees. Okay. Green grass. Hold it. I don't know why they are so dangerous. Like, the regular enemies are not so tough, but those ones, holy shit. Like getting hit by a freight train in the face. Green grass. And tall trees. Whoa. Well, this place... Green grass, tall trees. Fucking hell. Up we go. Nothing here. Just lanterns. Where to then? It's not the fountain. Where? Where the hell must I go? And the only clue that he gives me is green grass, tall trees. It's maybe the blood trail. That's not terribly useful.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Maybe in the hideout?
This is despicable. There has been a fight here. I can see a blood. What a mess. Something terrible happened here. But what?
That's a good question.
You London vampires are so...
What the? I may need to bypass him. Well. AoE underground. Kill. Death holds no meaning for me. London vampires. So these are foreign vampires? Are foreign vampires responsible? What the hell?
You're bleeding.
Is it really the sewers? Could be. what do I know? Well, I need blood. And this is a nice morsel.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Shut up, you've drank blood from a dozen rats already. Live with it. Or would you rather drink blood from humans?
It's locked, all right.
That will not open. Hold on a second. Yes, I see the blood trail.
Die, newborn.
Who are you?
Your blood. I will. Die, newborn.
Nice, through the wall, more. Well, I should learn a lesson there. No right clicks. That doesn't really matter. So it's a mini boss. Maybe this is where I need to be.
No one can hide from us.
Wait, Ascalon? Really? Did you just say that?
Kneel, traitor. I will crush you. Die. You shall learn to respect the laws of Ascalon. Die. I will. Kneel, traitor!
Now that boy was a tough bastard. Like, kept talking about Ascalon. You know, the group I just joined. Alright, this is... So likely isn't here, the Testament. I mean, it wasn't bad to encounter that guy. Where the fuck am I?
It's locked.
Well... Vampire skulls. 10 rate. Yeah, I'm severely underleveled. Need more HP, need more endurance. Need a better weapon. I actually should craft that. I think I have the components for it.
Louise's father was determined to find and save her.
Well, that's a shortcut.
mine domain, you...
Let me go, you bastard! Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife! Let me go, you bastard! How long are you gonna keep me locked in
Of-
here?
A vampire that's trying to use her. Oh, he wants to feed on her, right? Alright, so as long as I don't rest, don't evolve.
Stupid newborn!
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here? Let me go, you bastard! Disgusting arsehole!
This is my territory!
Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here? Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife!
Miss Teasdale, are you all right?
How do you know my name? Who are you?
My name is Dr. Reed. I managed to track you down thanks to your father.
So my father really was looking after me. This man, this vampire told me my father was dead. Is it true?
I'm afraid so, miss. I'm so sorry for your loss. But you are free to go, as your abductor is no more.
I suppose my jailer also killed my father, didn't he?
Thankfully, he did not search your father's corpse, where I found his notes describing where he might find you. You should read them.
I must find my father's body. He deserves a proper burial.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale, and be careful. Until we meet again.
Alright, she needs a cure for a headache. That's a way out, probably. Alright, back into the park to try and find father's notes. His testament. I actually did come out.
But they will not be forgotten.
What happened? The West End. The filthy rich part of town.
Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are?
And why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
I work for the Ascalon Club. Here is my permit to go freely about the city.
The Ascalon Club? You should have said so, sir. I must warn you, these streets are dangerous, and you'd better be careful.
What are you investigating, exactly?
I currently have a few missing persons cases. Mr. Tadao Kimura and Miss Louise Teasdale. I'm afraid they may have been abducted by my mysterious maniac.
Tell me about Louise Teasdale.
She's a waitress. Her father reported her missing. We don't have enough men to search for her, sadly.
Do you have any idea where she could be?
No. But I feel she's been abducted. She went to a pub a few nights ago and vanished. I thought about the sewers, but I'm not equipped for such an investigation.
Tell me about Mr. Kimura.
Mr. Kimura is a businessman who has been missing for a few days. He didn't go home, didn't go to work, didn't go back to his family.
Where was he last seen?
Mr. Kimura was last seen at the Royal Observatory in Greenwich. I followed a possible lead in the West End, but I found nothing.
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange which requires police attention?
I'd like to report a name, Inspector. Geoffrey McCullum. I'm afraid he's some sort of vigilante, trying to recruit an army of angry citizens.
Then I'll write the name down and transmit this intelligence to the appropriate office. Thank you, sir.
Let's make him sweat a bit, right?
What can you tell me about this district?
I'm the one asking questions, especially when there's a killer on the loose.
What killer?
I'm not going to discuss that with the civilians, sir.
Haven't I told you about the investigation I'm conducting? Perhaps I could help you.
All right, without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there is a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the epidemic to disguise his kills.
Interesting.
And what about the epidemic?
We both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor? Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
What are you really doing here?
I told you. I'm a detective inspector from Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
Do you work alone?
Yes, the situation is difficult for the police. Many of us are sick, and since the summer strike, most men apply a work to rule on their patrols.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to cover the entire city.
Tell me all you know about that homicidal maniac you're looking for.
I'm not even sure there is only one. The wounds are always the same, but the modus operandi varies. Sometimes violent and brutal, sometimes precise and swift.
How could different killers inflict the same wounds?
That's my main problem. If my theory is correct, maybe we're facing a group of individuals sharing the same violent tendencies. Perhaps a sadist cult.
Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Oh yes, we will, Doctor. Hold on. It's a quarantine zone, really? Yeah, I brought friends. Don't worry, boys, you'll be fine. You just gotta deal with the big one on your own. I'm sure you'll be fine and all will be well for you guys. But in case you guys do survive somehow by... No, that would be a bad idea.
Eat this! I'll kill you!
Will you? More powerful beings have made that threat.
Stupid newborn!
I feel as if I've gone for this entire damn park several times over and I haven't found any damn thing. There. Another dead skull. Okay. Trees and grass. I've searched. I've fucking searched. Nada. Well, that's enough for now. Costin Sanya, don't forget to subscribe and like the video.